Scott, you returned to WCW and you're working with the likes of Steven Regal, Diamond Dallas Page, the future Triple H and Ron Simmons. How did you end up back in WCW in '94? How does this all come back together?
So Jody Hamilton was there, and he was getting the enhancement guys, and I called him. I'd known the original Assassins, and he had worked as the Flame in Continental really early in my career, and so I just called him and said, "Hey, Smoky Mountain had kind of died out, and it's kind of the fizzling out of the territory days of all the those kinds of territories, and we're down to the big two." And so I just said, I said, "Hey, Joe, do you have anything?" And he said, "No, kid, I'm sorry. I really don't. There's nothing here." And I said, "No, could I just come up there and put somebody over?" And he said, "Oh, you don't want to do that." And at the time, I had two kids and no job. And I said, "No, I'll do it." And he went, Okay, well, I'll see you whenever they were doing TV on at that time." And it just so happened that Regal had just started. And man, him and Brad got along so good. And then when I met him, it was like, you know, look, I'm extension of Brad and Brian's extension of us. You meet one of us, you know us all. And that's how it was with Regal. And we just became really good friends. And about that time, Terror Rising was getting his start, and they tagged them up together and against me and Brad, and we had a little run with those, the future Triple H. I mean, and that's literally how I met him, was there. And Ron Simmons, I'll never forget. I put Ron Simmons over on TV, and then the next day there was some live event or something, or a house show we went to, and they said, "Well, Ron didn't show up." I didn't see him again for about 5 years. And when I did see him, I said, "Ron, the last time I saw you were WCW, and you beat me on TV in like 4 minutes, and I hadn't seen you since." He said, "Scotty, that match was the shits, man. I ain't never wanted to see that match. I quit the business after that." Oh, I love that dude. He's a
I
great guy,
just saw
man.
him a couple weeks ago.
I did too at WrestleCon.
Oh yeah, yeah. That was awesome.
Yeah, he's a good dude. But anyway, yeah, it was. Look, to when I went back, Ryan, I had a much bigger appreciation for being there, because I went back. Hey, I wasn't trying to get a job. I just needed a job, and things just fell into place. And it was like, holy mackerel. Next thing you know, Kevin Nash gets the book. And when he gets the book, he calls me and my brother Steve in and says, "You guys feel like you've paid your dues enough?" And we just started laughing. And Brad worked with him a lot when he first started. So he was really cool with our family. And he said, "Yeah, I'm going to give you guys give you contracts." And we just went, "Dude, thank you, man. That's really cool." And after that, we still knew our role, but it took a lot of the pressure off, because, look, without a contract, if you snap your leg,
Yeah.
you're just a dude with your leg snapped sitting at the house. You know what I mean?
Unemployed
So,
with a broken leg.
right. And so, I was very fortunate to get to see Kevin Nash. I don't know, a year or so ago. Well, no, I guess it was pre-pandemic. Um, I got off the plane and was going out to call an Uber, and there he was getting in this big, beautiful black limousine, and he goes, "Hey, you going to the TV hotel?" I said, "Yes." He goes, "Come on." Oh man. I said, "Dude, your timing is phenomenal." And I reminded him of that moment where he gave us those contracts. He goes, "Oh yeah, no, to him, it was no big deal.
Yeah.
To us, it was everything at the
Yep.
time, man."